What up, YouTube? It's your boy KT, man. Today, bro, we back with another video, man. Today's video is about like my 3-day fast and what I learned about this. So as y'all don't know, man, I be fasting, man. I do. I'm a big advocate for fasting, like going without eating. And instead of eating, you gotta read your word or pray, man, and just get closer to God and get closer to your spirit and kill that flesh, starve that flesh, and feed that spirit, bro. Like I'm a big advocate for it because it works. Like it really do works. Like once you starve that flesh, kill that flesh, and just feed your spirit up, you're gonna be walking around feeling like you powerful. You're gonna be walking around feeling like a God on himself and himself. You're gonna be walking around feeling like a king because your spirit just gonna be so powerful and so strong. You're gonna feel an aura around you. You're gonna feel like you radiating when you just stop eating and just read, pray, and fast. And then you're also gonna get a bunch of clarity in your life. God is gonna start making sense. Like God is gonna be putting stuff in your face that you've been blind to see before once you start fasting. It's like, bro, what? Yeah, it's gonna be like stuff just all of a sudden gonna start happening coincidentally as soon as you start fasting and start reading and start praying. Like, have I been seeing this or was I too blind? Like, I don't know. But that's how it happened. Like when you fast, like when you start fasting, I promise you, coincidence is gonna happen. And when you're walking with God, when you believe in Jesus, man, I don't believe in coincidence. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm finna give y'all the rundown of what I learned, bro. I learned like I was just going deep. I was going deep. I ain't gonna lie. I was doing my knowledge heavy. Do the knowledge. Shout out to Grits and Eggs, man. Do the knowledge. I was doing my knowledge. So I did my knowledge on Christianity, my what I believe in. Then I started digging deep. I'm like, man, what is Judaism? Got some knowledge on that. Then I'm like, what is Islam? What is Muslims? Then I got my knowledge on that. So I'm finna really just share what I learned from it. First thing first, though, but let's get to the origin stories, bro. Let's get to the origins, man. This what I learned, bro. So like, doing first thing, I'm doing my knowledge. I watched the video. It said, man, Jesus is not even from America. Jesus is not a white man. Then doing it clicked in my head. I'm like, bro, my whole life I've been programmed to think Jesus was a white man. To think that Jesus was a white man with long brown hair and blue eyes. I don't know why I never questioned that in my life, bro. Like out of all my life, I never questioned that. So I'm thinking this dude a white man, whole time I'm thinking you a white man whole time. Feel me? So I Google where was Jesus born, and he was born in Bethlehem. Okay, where is Bethlehem? Bethlehem is the Middle East. So Jesus probably look like a nigga, look like your nigga in the local Arab store. If you go to the Arab store, Jesus would probably look like him, be that type of skin tone, type of complexion. So doing, I'm thinking, okay, if Jesus from the Middle East, and how did Christianity get to us? Because we African Americans, you feel me? Our folks, our ancestors is really from Africa. You feel me? Okay, so now I'm thinking Jesus from the Middle East. How did it get to us? So it started in the Middle East, right? So when Jesus died, that's when Christianity really started to spread. Because Christianity ain't really nothing but the teachings of Christ, believing and having faith that Jesus walked this earth and that he did what he did, that he healed the dead, he did miracles, and that he rose from the dead. That's all Christianity is. Christianity is just it's really more about Jesus than God. If you asking me, it's really more about Jesus than God. So once you get to know Jesus, and Jesus gonna, let you feel and get the spirit of God. So it's all about Jesus. So yeah, when he died, that's when it started to spread. First, it was spreading, locally. Then it spread to Rome. And I think Rome is like, I'm gonna just keep it real. Rome is the white people. Rome is the white people. Christianity spread to Rome, and Rome is the white people. So boom, you know how that happened. Boom, Rome white people. Next thing you know, slaves happened. We got enslaved. So once we got enslaved, I'm talking about the African Americans. Christianity was forced upon us. You feel me? And that's when they painted Jesus with the white man with the blue eyes and long brown hair. And I think they did that so we would not rebel against them. So we would think that Jesus was a white man and that these folks got so much authority and so much power over us. Like they just had us brainwashed for real. Like, so I think they did that so we wouldn't rebel. So that's the origin story of how African Americans got Christianity, because before that we used to be big on ancestors and our ancestors guidance. Now, with all that being said, bro, I'ma still rock with Jesus. I ain't gonna lie. Even now, even though I know the origins, even though I know that it was forced upon us, I still rock with him. I can't give up on him because it worked for me. Like it worked. It's not no fairy tale. It's not no cap. It's not no bluff. Like I tried it, even though I ain't know nothing else. That's the only thing I knew because I was raised around it. I grew up around it. I was in the church, and that's all I knew. And I always just believed it. I always had faith in Jesus. Even when I was a young nigga, doing my young nigga stuff in them cheeks, raw, like a dummy, letting it ooze out. And them girls used to be like, oh my God, I missed my period. I missed my period. I'm 16. You know what I did? I prayed to God. I prayed to Jesus. I said, God, help me. Please don't let this girl be pregnant. Please don't let this girl be pregnant. Please don't let this girl be pregnant. I'm not ready. I'm too young. I'm 16. God, please. So they let you know I always had faith in Jesus. I always had faith in Jesus, but it wasn't until I was like 19, 18, 19 when I really took that next step and repented. And then ever since 19, I became reborn. So it's like I became reborn at the right time. I became reborn as soon as I graduated high school. So you feel me? So I'm on my lowest, man. You know, relationship, bad relationship. That shit drained the nigga. Drained the nigga. Had a nigga feeling stressed and depressed, looking broke, busted, and disgusted. Murder on his mind, day by day. You feel me? Like it had a stronghold on me. You feel me? And then I'm doing wrong too. So I got up on knees. I prayed. I said, God, man, I'm done being an F nigga. I'm done sleeping with multiple girls at one time. I'm done with going from this girl crib and then right back to this girl crib. I'm done lying to women. I'm done playing. I said the player's prayer for real. I said the player's prayer for real. And next thing you know, bro, it's like a wave of forgiveness just came over you, boy. No cap, I kid you not. I can't explain it. It's just something you gotta experience. But my best way of explaining it is gonna be like I do. Let's say you mess up. Let's say you did your girl wrong, whatever. You messed up bad. You messed up bad. You did some dirty. You did some wrong to her, and you tell her, like, man, I'm sorry. Like I ain't mean it. She be like, you know what? It's okay. It's all right. And she don't do nothing back. Now, she a human, though. She a human, though. That might not happen, but I'm just trying to give you my best breakdown. Like a girl who you messed up, or let's say you got fired from your job or something like that because you was tripping. And you tell your girl you got fired from your job, and she be like, you know what, man? It's all right. I got faith in you. I believe that something better gonna come, you know, and don't be too hard on yourself. It's all right. And that's how, and you'll probably get a feeling of relief. So that's how I felt. If I just felt relief, I felt in that little moment, I felt like a wave of forgiveness just washed me. I'm like, bro, this is real. And ever since then, like, I can't turn my back on it because it worked. I can't. It worked for me. So if it's not broken, man, why fix it? And next thing you know, like, it was my escape too. Like, now no weed, not no alcohol, not no sex, not no drugs, not nothing, bro. Like I cut on a Christian show just doing stories of Jesus. And it would be so comforting. Like it'll be my escape. Just stories about Jesus. That was my escape. And I felt just the warmth in my heart. It was heartwarming. Watching them stories about Jesus, it was called Superbook. I ain't gonna lie, it was called Superbook, bro. I was watching Superbook, bro. Superbook was confident. Superbook, you know, it helped me. I'm guilty, bro. I was watching Superbook, bro. If y'all know what Superbook is, bro, go tap in, bro. But I was watching Superbook. Shit was confident. It was It was an escape. So that's how I know it's real. And the Holy Spirit came up on me multiple times, man. And my uncle funeral, rest in peace to Twack, man. It was like the spirit was on me. It was on fire. It was telling me, go stand up and speak. Go stand up and speak. And I couldn't grieve it. You feel me? So even with all that being said, with all that I know, and that's why I really say ignorance is bliss. But with all that I know, man, I still gotta ride with Jesus, bro. I still gotta ride with Jesus, bro. You know what's crazy? I know the backgrounds, I know the origins, I know that the white man gave it to us. The white man did give us Jesus. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. The white man gave us Jesus, but I still rock with it, bro. I'm still rocking with you. So that's kind of like the origins of how African Americans got Christianity. So now let's get into Judaism. Judaism. I'm like, okay, dude, what is Judaism? Because I'm reading the Bible, all I see is Jews, 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 Jews. What is a Jew? And then in the music industry, all I hear is Jews, Jews, Jews. In the business, all I hear is Jews. Okay, dude. I'm not speaking bad about you. I just want to know your religion. Ali, do not. I should never say it. I'm gonna say I'm gonna just call them J's, because they are quick to take a video down. So all I'm hearing is J's, 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 J's. What is the J's, and how are the J's so powerful? Like the J's are even powerful in today's time. Like they own all the music, they own all the businesses. Like the J's are powerful, and the reason they powerful is because they value education, and then they value like they'll put their folks on. So us black people got to get like that, no cap. Like J's, they will value education, like they value it. Like you got to go to college, get a degree, and then they put their folks on, they just stay together. So yeah, J's and Christians are very similar, but here's the main difference. See, the J's, they believe in the Old Testament. They don't even want nothing to do with the New Testament. It's just strictly Old Testament for the J's. You feel me? Mainly the first 5 books in the Bible, they call it the Torah. So Genesis, hold on, Exodus, hold on. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. So that's their main thing. Like that's sacred to them. That's their main thing. They call it the Torah, and they really, really believe in Abraham and Moses and the covenant that God gave Abraham and Moses. And they believe in Jesus, but they don't think Jesus was divine. They do not think Jesus is the Son of God. They do not think Jesus is the Messiah. They don't think Jesus who he proclaiming to be. Basically, and they're like, man, bro, you cool and all, but you ain't all that how you say you is, bro. Basically, that's basically what they're saying. So they don't believe in him in that way. You feel me? They just believe Abraham, Moses, and the first 5, in the Bible, the Torah. And they just believe in one God. They don't believe in the Trinity, Father, Son, Spirit. They don't believe in it. So there's really like the big main differences in the J's and the Christians. Like the biggest differences. All right, okay, Don. So now I'm the J's and the Christians. Okay, like what's next? Ooh, Muslims, Islam. What is that? Teach me about that. I want to know about that too. Let me just learn about that. Okay, so Don, Islam. It's about a prophet named Muhammad, and he called God's final prophet, the last but not the least, man. And he became a prophet because, like, through an angel named Gabriel, who was guiding him and had him write the Quran. So Islam, they believe in Allah, one God, nobody else. You feel me? And everybody believe their own God. Everybody believe their own God. We all worship God just different ways. So we don't know who's actually right. We just doing what we work with for real. So that's why I don't really hate on what nobody else believes, because nobody knows. But I'm sticking with my belief. I'm sticking with my faith. But Islam, they believe in this prophet named Muhammad. Hold on. Yeah. They believe in the prophet named Muhammad, and their holy book is the Quran. They believe in the Quran. And the main difference with Islam is that they believe in Jesus. Jesus they acknowledge, but it's the same with the J's. They think Jesus is not all that who he proclaiming to be. So let's say Jesus be, it's basically like, how can I put this in NBA terms? Jesus would be like Miami LeBron. When everybody know he the GOAT. Now Jesus is like LeBron before he won the ring. That's how Jesus is. Like everybody know, like LeBron know he him. And the people who rock with LeBron, they know LeBron is one of the best players in the league, if not the best players in the league. But everybody else, the Jays, the other team, the analysts, Elon, the other NBA players, they were like, man, bro, you cool and all, but you ain't the king. You ain't the king how you say you is. Oh, hey, boy, that analogy right there, gonna do it. So Jesus was like LeBron before he won the ring. LeBron knew he was the truth. The Cavaliers fans knew he was the truth. And people close to LeBron knew he was him. But the analysts and the other NBA players, they like, man, you ain't the truth, man. You ain't all that you saying to be. Yeah, you good. We can't deny you good, but you ain't all that, bro. So pipe down. You not that. So Jesus, Islam was like, bro, you cool and all, but you're not divine. You're not the son of God. You just a regular prophet like me. But you ain't better than me. I'm the final prophet. I'm God's last prophet. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. And the Jays, they believe in Abraham and Moses. You feel me? They believe in the burning bush on Mount Sinai. So with that being said, I do understand why Jesus was getting rejected. Because the Jays, when Jesus was growing up, he was around a lot of Jays, you feel me? He was around a lot of Jays. Mostly everybody was Jays. So, and the Jays believe that the Messiah has not come yet. And Jesus is proclaiming to be the Messiah. And the Jays believe, man, look, we still waiting on our Messiah and we got one God. So Jesus coming in, bam, telling them, man, I'm the son of God. Believe in me. I'm the Messiah. And they getting offended. And they get like, and they think it's blasphemy because it's like, bro, it's one God. What you mean? Ain't no God in you, is one God. And he's still claiming he doing miracles. Then he getting the influence and he just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So that's why they started hating him out. You feel me? That's why they started to hate him out because, you know what I mean? Hold on, he might be something. Be like, nah, we can't. They was too stuck in their way. Like, nah, we can't believe that. We got to kill him because he proclaiming him to be the son of God is blasphemy. It ain't no son of God. It's just one. It's just one God. And his name, I think it's Yahweh or Jehovah, one of them. But it's just one God. You cannot be a God. Like it's no way because our Messiah has not came yet, and we think our Messiah gonna not just be no regular carpenter like you. You know way you can be the Messiah. You just a regular dude. So he proclaiming to be a Messiah, and then they just hang him out bad. He proclaiming to be it. He's saying the son of God, and he just opposing their teachings. Like, how can I put this? I'm putting everything in NBA terms because that's how my people learn. Like, basically how these overseas players becoming the face of the NBA. Like, we ain't thinking a overseas player like Wemby finna be the face of the NBA. So we kind of like, hold on, we ain't really messing with that. We thinking the face of the NBA finna be like a black dude looking like us, nigga, another LeBron. So that's how we thinking. We don't think he just finna be no overseas humble guy. You feel me? So that's how they think the Messiah, a carpenter, a regular dude. We thinking our Messiah finna come be loaded, be looking like a G, looking like a soldier. And they opposed it. So it all started making sense, bro. And that's why they hated him out, because they didn't think he would be the Messiah. And the Jays still believe that the Messiah, we still waiting on the Messiah. You feel me? But yeah, man, y'all got to do your own knowledge, do your own research, man. Don't just believe everything I'm saying. Go do your own knowledge, go do your own research, man. But I'm gonna start fasting like every beginning of the month. I'm gonna just do a 3-day fast. You feel me? I'm gonna just make that a ritual about myself. Then I learned about some Christian holidays too. I learned about some Christian holidays like the Pentecost. I'm gonna celebrate that because that's the day of the Holy Spirit. So I'm gonna celebrate that. Then I learned about Easter. Easter is like in March and April because that's when the Jewish Passover came. You feel me? Like the Jewish Passover is either around April or March or April, and that's when Jesus was resurrected. He was resurrected around, around the Passover time, the Last Supper. The Last Supper was the Passover. You feel me? So then he was crucified and resurrected around that time. So after the spring solstice, the first moon after the spring solstice, and the week after that, that's gonna be Easter. So let's say the spring solstice was March. We just gonna do an example of this shit. Spring solstice is 2025. Oh no, it's not the spring solstice. What is it called? The spring equinox. So the first, then okay, the spring equinox. Now we got the first full moon. First full moon after spring equinox. April 12th. Okay. Now let's look when Easter 2025. April 20th. So after the first full moon of the spring, what do they call it? Spring equinox, the first full moon after that, the next week will be Easter. So that's how Easter is, picked and chosen. I didn't know that. I thought it was just made up. And I'm like, bro, how do we know when was he resurrected? Like in the Bible, it doesn't specify a specific date Jesus was, was crucified. It doesn't specifically say a date. It don't. So how do we know when to celebrate Easter every year? But nah, that's why you gotta dig deep in the Bible. It's never surface level. It's always something. You gotta dig deep. You feel me? So then I typed in, how do we, I looked up Easter. How do we know when the Easter to celebrate Easter if it doesn't specifically say in the Bible? Then it told me like ChatGPT, it told me uh it told me that Jesus was resurrected, was crucified around the time of the Passover. The Last Supper was the Passover. You feel me? Or near the Passover. The Last Supper was the Passover. So that's a J holiday. And that holiday is usually around March, April. So that's why they kept Easter around that time. And you feel me? Because it's near the Passover. So I learned a lot, man. I really enjoyed my fast. I can't fast more than 3 days because it kind of takes me away from reality. I got to get back to this money. You feel me? I got to get back to this money. So I can't do fast more than 3 days because it takes me away from reality and just put me into that spiritual world, though. So that's why I don't do it more than 3 days. Like 3 days is the max. And my spirit was on fire. I was feeling good. I was feeling joyous. I felt on fire, man. But it's your boy KT, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know if you learned something. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yup.